Hi, everyone. Welcome to Bay Sunday. I'm your host, Frank Mallico. We got a terrific show for you today. It's all about the arts, a musical, a one-of-a-kind performance, a film festival, and some beautiful Bay Area crafts. Just some things we're going to share with you on this Sunday. And a reminder, we encourage you to follow us always on social media. We have some extra things, too, behind-the-scenes information, some gadget reviews, like this iPod Touch and the Kermit the Frog wristband for the Nano. Yes. Like our Facebook page, subscribe onto our YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and if you got an idea, we'd love to hear from you on our social network sites, and always cbssf.com. We kick it off with a little Broadway here in San Francisco. It's the dawning, I guess you could say, of a new age of Aquarius, fresh from the Golden Gate Theater. It's a little early, but they're here. Please welcome from the National Tour of Hair, Steele Burkhart and Alec?
Yep.
Alec Reed.
That's it, Alec Reed.
All right, well, welcome, guys.
Thank you.
So this is a little early for you, is it not?
A little bit, not too bad.
Not too bad.
To get out the door. Well, if ever there was a perfect venue for hair, I would say San Francisco is right there.
Well, it's definitely the sister city of the hippie movement.
And
besides New York, of course.
And
Yeah.
what's it been like? Fans loving the show, or?
Yeah, it's certainly been an eclectic group of people. You know, I
Well,
mean,
welcome to San Francisco.
I know, it's right, right. So, you know, and just being able to. I mean, it was the summer of love back when, you know, and which is amazing because you have people who experience that, legitimately experience that, and now they're here seeing the show again. It's pretty
We're still
incredible.
experiencing it.
Or
Yeah.
still, yeah.
Now, you played Jeannie, and you played Burger.
Yep.
And I got to ask you out of the gate. It is hair. Is that yours?
Yes.
That's all yours?
Yeah, that's mine.
Now, do you normally, would that be the way you'd wear it all along?
I've
or?
been doing this show for about 4 years now, so I've been just kind of letting it grow as long as it can. I had to trim it back a couple times.
I bet some of the
It was a
ladies are
little bit-
jealous.
Yes. Yeah, I've actually been thought of this lady at the bar one time when I was sitting here, and some guy started talking to me, and I turned around.
I bet. Well, we got a little clip. Why don't we take a look and see what hair's all about? It's at the Golden Gate Theater. Here's hair. Whole lot of hair going on there, huh?
Yeah.
Is it kind of fun to watch? I mean, you are the performers, so you guys were like, oh, let's check that out, you know?
Well, it's interesting to see how short some people's hair was back at that point when we shot the B-roll, and now how long their hair is.
Yeah, yeah. Give us kind of, we talked about it a little bit off camera, but tell us what hair is all about, the plot of the show.
Well, it's basically about this guy, it's about this tribe of hippies who are living and dealing in New York City in Central Park, and their story revolves around Claude, who is the one who is actually having these, either to be with the tribe and be socially different and have part of this revolution, or to go with his parents' idea of what true patriotism is and go and fight in the war in Vietnam. And it's his decision, his choice of trying to figure out what to do, and how we all just kind of weave in and out of his life.
And it's a high energy show, obviously. Are you guys, I mean, are you spent? Are you exhausted after a performance?
I get, when we have 2 show days on like Saturdays,
Yeah.
I do get the next morning, I'm a little bit hungover. As
And
I
not
call
because
it.
you had a few
Hair
problems.
Yeah, it's a hair hungover.
How about you?
I mean, same for me, but I mean, there's something to be said for the fact that you just, I mean, you get used to it. You get used to constantly jumping around for almost 2.5 hours. And so, and I mean, it's just, it's so much fun. It's so much fun.
And for those folks that are maybe a new generation of hair fans, if they've got folks that were born in the 50s or early 60s, they're going to know this music. I
Yeah.
mean, tell some of the folks some of the songs that are in the show, because
Well, there's at least 40 top 1 hits. I mean, I always say that this was the original jukebox musical before they started taking hits
Right.
and making them into musicals. This was a musical that just became hits. I mean, Galt McDermott, who wrote the music, and then, of course, the lyrics as well. But Galt even says when he's talking about the music that he took little bits and pieces of the music that he liked. He'd listen to some jazz. He'd be like, well, I'm going to put that in there. Listen to some kind of poppy music. And he'd be like, well, I'm going to put that in there as well. And he just kind of took and was able to put whatever he wanted in there.
And I guess you should wear your dancing shoes too, because there is a chance that you just might get in the show, right?
The dance party, which is totally new, and or I guess with this inception of the show. So I mean, just have random people come on up and do their own thing at the end of the show.
It's kind of like a celebration of life at the end of the show that is about life and living it. So.
Well, we wish you guys all the best here in San Francisco. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Enjoy the ride here in the city.
Yeah.
Hair runs through November the 20th. It's at the Golden Gate Theater right here in San Francisco. And if you'd like more information or if you'd like to purchase tickets, log on to shnsf.com. Back with more Bay Sunday right after this break. Stay with us.